Okay, go ahead. Good. Heel. Bronson, sit. Yeah. Let's go. Bronson, sit. Good. Yeah. All right, guys, we've been working with Brian a couple of weeks now. Brian, we're working with him. We've tried a variety of different, he's not a bad dog. His barking and snapping and all that stuff is demand barking. He's being bratty. He's not as shut down as you think he is. And once he gets used to his environment, he's kind of turning into be his own little terrorist here, but not in a bad way. If he has an association like with Thomas who's holding the phone, he'll bark and bark and bark because he loves Thomas. Thomas is his buddy. Thomas gives him food. Nothing wrong with that. But Bronson, and I just have his nickname, so I know it's Brian Johnson. Please show up at the principal's office. Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson. But we just shortened that to Bronson. And Brian, he's doing good in the crate, but he still does his little demand barking. My next step, I've introduced an e-collar to him, but I'm using vibrate. He seems to respond to vibrate with a tug as opposed to the stim. He doesn't really care too much about it, and it's not really about making him, oppress him. I need to talk to him. Let's go. So I'm just using the vibrate paired with the tug. Let's go. Sit. Yeah. He's adapted to his crate. He's doing well with that. Let's go, Bronson. Bronson, sit. Focus. Bronson, come. Bronson, heel. Bronson, sit. Good, Brian Johnson. Good, Brian Johnson. All right, so we're working with him. He's getting a lot better. I have not kidnapped your dog. I promise you I have not kidnapped your dog. And I think it's going to take you guys a little time to establish a rapport. You can't go with a lot of love, love, love. That's the thing. Thomas gives him the love first. He's soft. And I'm not hard. I'm just not negotiable. And Brian, at the ranch, he has no problem at the house. He doesn't bark. He doesn't do any of the nonsense. He goes outside. He does like company when he goes potty outside. So I go with him, and he'll go. He's really quick and dirty about it, but he's coming along. We just got to keep on working with him. But I think he can go home. We're probably gonna have to do a couple lessons with you guys just to make sure that transition's good, because he's not been in this world. He's been a res dog. So sometimes he reacts to garbage trucks. Sometimes he reacts to traffic, but other times he's fine as a whistle when you're walking right down the street on Decatur. Bronson, nice try. Bronson, nice try. So we just got to be consistent, and the more consistent we are with him, the overall when he's matures into a more an older dog, he's not going to be that bad. He's got a unique personality. I will tell you that. He's not, but that demand barking is from too much love. That demand nipping is from too much love. It's the only way. That's a play bite. So he's just biting and nipping at you because that's his way of saying he wants to play, that he likes you, that he's happy to be around you. Not that he's not happy to be around me, but I'm putting in the structure, and he just does as I say, and he kind of appreciates that as well. So he's right over here licking his lips, and he's not nipping and biting at me or anything crazy like that. Licking me there, that's good Bronson, that's a good Bronson. But I'm not getting him super excited. So he's coming along. I just kept him the extra week because I knew that I wanted his foundation to be solid. And I want you to see your dog as well. So just, we set some time up next week. We'll get him out to you, or have you come here. and start handling them. And maybe that might be a good transition. Well, we can talk about it. I'll give you a holler after I send you the video in the next day or so. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, come on, Bronson. Let's go. Heel. Yeah. Bronson, sit. Bronson, focus. Bronson, come. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for choosing Tags Canine.